Okay, so let's start our session in the cyber forensic investigation. And yesterday we all already discussed about few things that is related to system password cracking procedure, and we are also discussed about how to bypass the OS if the any type of any distributions of related to OS is available on the incidence place, and you have to govern that any type of computing device that is based on the OS also. So today we are going to discuss about the next part, that is the next step, that is based on to create an image file of the existing computing device that is based on the OS. So today we are going to create an OS of that existing computing device. So for the using for why we are creating this image file, because we know very well in the we are already learn about few things that is related to if as a working of a cyber forensic investigator, and you are just going on the incident place, and once you have to govern any type of evidence as a computing device on that place, so you don't have a authenticity, you don't have so much time to investigate the actual evidence and investigate the clues and find out the evidence from the computing device. The integrity of the computing device is not maybe changed, right? So in that scenario, you need to create an image file of that computing device that is based on the OS, and after that you can investigate, you can find out, you can apply the different types of procedure, methods, and different types of techniques over that particular application, over that particular image file, and you will find out the different types of clues, different types of other informations from there. So our motive is basically for creating this image file for the investigation. So we are just creating the image file by the using of two procedures on the basis of Windows, on the basis of Linux. So firstly, we are going to cover up the part that is based on the Windows image file, how to create the image file by the using of Windows operating system. And after that, we will cover the topic that is based on like how to recover, yeah, acquiring an image file on the basis of Linux distribution. So these are the topics which you have to cover in today's class. So let's see कि किस तरीके से करना है, right? So I'm just going to share my address screen. So for the creating of image file on the basis of Windows, I'm just using a tool that is the name of FTK Imager, that is available. Yeah, that is provided by the Access Data company. The company name is Access Data.
Okay.
Okay, now what we have to do, we are just opening the FTK Imager. I'm already downloaded the FTK Imager from the Access Data official website. So if you want to download, just go to the Access Data official website and just download the FTK Imager from there. So I already downloaded, so I'm just going to run this FTK Imager Access Data. Now, this is the actual interface of this FTK Imager applications, and in this application you will see that application is you interface is divided into the four palettes. The first palette is basically giving you the name of the trees of the evidence. So if you are adding any type of files in that particular case, related to case in that scenario, so the all files which is available on this particular evidence tree panel. The next panel that is based on the evidence files and the path. So if you are just click on that any type of file, then it will show you the actual path of that particular file way and the file path. So which is available on this particular second panel, that is the file path. And the third panel, that is the file list. So it is going to define you all the detail that is related to the file name, file size, file type, and the date of the modification. Like if the any type of person is basically using the modification as well as the alteration procedure for modify the date as well as the any type of things in that particular image file, so you can see on that particular place in the third panel, that is a file list. And the fourth one, that is represent the hex code of that particular file. So let's see how we can use this particular tool. Just give me a minute. Okay, so let's start. So firstly, I'm just going and create a folder in my another drive, and after that we will create a image file. So firstly, I'm just going to create a folder. So I'm creating a folder which is the name of image of C drive, because this time I'm just creating a image of the C drive, because recently I have a computing device that is a Windows operating system, and which is having a drive, different drives, and I'm just performing this practical on my actual host machine. So this time I'm just creating an image of my C drive, which is stored into the E volume. So how we can create, just come to the file and just click to add, just click to create this image. So just click to this image, and after it is asking some the source of the evidence type. So there are multiple types of sources represented in front of you, like the physical drive, logical drive, image drive, contents of the folders, as well as the Famico devices. So there are different types of devices. If the any type of device that is related to like pen drives, like the different types of device which is having a property of physical drive. So you can select the drive which is having a physical drive. After that, the another drive, that is a logical drive. Logical drive is basically a inbuilt drive which is already available in the operating system, like a C drive, E drive, and the other type of drive. If you want to add any type of image file and you just want to create a new image of that particular image file, so you just click on the image file and just select the image file, and after that it will create a next image file of that particular. It will create a new image file which you have already provided into the existing image file. And if you want to create any type of evidence like image of the content of the folders, like if you want to create a particular uncluster folders as well as the logical files, so you will select the content as a folder. If you want to create an image file that is related to CD DVD, so you just click on the Famico devices that is multiple like CD and DVD. So now this time I'm just going to select as a logical drive because I'm just creating an image file of my C drive. So just click on the logical drive and just click to next. After that, it is asking about the source of the selection. So this time I'm just selecting my C drive because this is a source of this particular image file. Just click to next, and after that it is asking about the image sources set, that is C drive, and it is asking about the destination point. So I'm just adding the destination point with just click on the add button, just add, and it is asking again the please select the destination image type. So I'm just creating a image file which is having a drive file. So I'm just creating a draw drive file, and these are all the options which you have to select it in the different profiles if we are just creating an image file in the different mode. So I'm just creating the file. This time this file is basically that is a disk drive file which is having a raw format. So just click to next, and after that it is asking about a case number. So case number is very important and you need to set the case number is very carefully. So the case number is basically I'm just setting like C drive. I'm just creating a image of the C drive. So CDR, and after that just put the date year 2021, and the month that is 03, and the date that is 09. Okay, and after that the case like आप बता सकते हो, you if you need to set the case number, so just set the case number that is 00, that is 0012. This is my case number. And the evidence number, so in any case there are multiple types of evidence you will govern on that particular incident place, so you need to set the evidence number. So this time my evidence number is 12014. So my evidence number is 14. Why I am setting this 3 digit? Because maybe the evidence is available into the 3 dates like 1 to 100. So in that scenario, I'm just setting a evidence number that is 014, that is a 14 number. And a unique description, so I'm just giving the unique description that is a C drive, acquiring C drive image. And after that, the examiner name you need to set. So I'm just set the examiner name, that is my name. And the note, if you want to give some note, so just click on the note and just set some note on here. So I'm just using to set the note that is like create imaging, yeah, C drives image. Now after that, what we will do, we are just going to click on the next button, and it is asking about the destination folder because it needs to set the destination part. It is asking about the destination folder. So I'm already created a folder that is having a name of image of C drive in my E drive. So just select that folder. So let's come to the this PC and come to the E drive and just select the C drive, image of C drive, and just click to OK. Now it is asking about the file name, which is starting from the excluding extensions. So I'm just writing a file name with the prefix as a C drive. So every file is started with the prefix of C drive. And after that it is asking about if you want to create a file into the different segments, so just set the segment, otherwise you just put any type of like 15 GB. It is creating a 1.5 GB segment file on this time. Like if your drive is having a 200 GB space, yeah, 200 GB of the image file actually, so the drive is basically divided into the segments part, that is 2.5 GB something and something else. So I just said here that is 4 GB. So I just want to create every type of partition, every type of segment which is having a total stored image that is like the size of 4 GB. And after that, just click to the finish. After just clicking on the finish, it is asking it. You need to click on the verify the image after they are created, and just click on this particular option. Select this option and just click to start. After just click on the start, it is starting and creating the image of that particular C drive. So it is taking some time. So let's wait. And because one more thing you need to know, like investigation part is is basically a time taking process. So you need to wait and just wait for creating the image file. So we need at least 20 to 25 images of the different segment, like 4 GB segments. We need 20 to 25 segments. So once the segment is created, I am just going to cancel this process, because if I'm creating the whole process, it will take like approximately uh, 4 hours, 5 hours, as well as 6 hours also. So I'm not going to create a whole image of this particular C drive. I'm just creating a 20 segments of the 4 GB drives, which is having a 4 GB. Okay, guys.
Okay. Okay, sir.
So let's wait and just creating the image file. here, the files is created. I'm just going to share the screen. The total 25 files is successfully created, and now this time I'm just going to stop the process because it's taking more time, so I'm not going to waste my more time, so I'm just going to stop this process now this time. So just click to cancel, and after it is asking about, are you sure you want to creating the image to cancel file? Cancel yes. When I yes, yeah, and after that it is taking few time, and after that the interruption is created, the status is failure, the image creation interrupt by the user, and just click to close. The file is successfully created. How much files you have created? The segments of total 25. Now look at here, the new file is already designed here. That is the name of C-001. That is a type of file, that is a TXT file. Now just click on this file and just look at here. There is some message written in this file, that is notice the image creation operation was cancelled. This image is incomplete, and the creation by the access data. This is a version of the access data of FTK images. The case number it is represented, the case information, that is acquired image of ADI version. The case number is this, the evidence number, the unit description. We are already set the unit description, that is showing on here, and the examiner name and the notes. After that, you just look at here. This is the information of the C drive, image of C drive. That is a C drive. This is the prefix of the every image file. Now look at here, C drive, C drive, C drive. This is a prefix file, prefix name, and the device information. If you are just look at here, so this is a logical type of drive. The drive geometry, that is a 512 sectors. It divided into the 512 sector per bytes, and that total number of sector count, that is a this one. Total that is 976, 768, and 065. Okay, the physical drive information is false because we not connected any type of physical device, because we are simply connected here. We are just creating a image file of the logical drive. That's why it is showing me the physical drive, that is the removable drive is false. And the source data is this one. Total how many type of data which is gathered from that particular device governed, like total the size of that data, that is a 476,937 MB, and the total sector count, that is this one. It is also providing you the checksums like in the format of hashes like MD5 hash and the SHA-1 hash, and this is the total. Yeah, this is the MD5 checksum and the SHA-1 checksum. After that, just look at here the image information, the acquisition started, acquisition finished, and the times and the segment list. So it is represented a segment list, that is you are successfully created a total 26 images on this time. So it is represent all the details here which you have to look at in that file, that is c that c point dot 001 dot txt file. So once you successfully created an image of divided into the segment format subdivisions as well as the one file. So after that you need to create a hash of these all images file. Why we need to create a hash? Because once you are just perform any type of things, yeah, any type of investigation phase over each of drives, so each of image files. So after that, once you will get any type of data from there, yeah, if any type of changes will occur on that particular drive, so after that, for the integrity of the actual drive, you need to check the hash before submit the evidence into the code. So that's why we need to create a hash of the every drive. So what we will do, we are just creating a hash in the format of MD5. You will create a two types of hash like MD5 and SHA-1, but this time I am just only created a hash that is based on the MD5. So now I'm just creating the hash that is based on the MD5. So you can use the software, that is a MD5 calculator. So I'm just using a software that is a MD5 calculator. So you can also download this software from the google.com. Just press search on the google.com MD5 calculator, and after that the calculator will create download the files, and